Sue here from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth DIY part 2 of the door. I have been away for nearly a week and yeah, so I've been away for my son's birthday. My partner stayed here because he worked, so I went away and now I'm back. So today is Monday, the 21st of February I think. So a big gap since my last video, sorry about that. I've been outside in the wind and my hair got blown away. Yeah, well, it's been very windy, I must say. We've had lots and lots of storms. We're on storm free now, but it's not been too bad. Anyway, I just want to show you what I've been doing to the door. So I've actually sanded the door with the sander. I'm just going to quickly show you, and I'm going to put the camera up so you can actually see me doing a bit of sanding. And then I bought a different, oh no, what I'm going to do is, you know, like the colour I put on the door, I just need to rub that bit down there. But I think I'm actually going to use that to actually stain the door with. And I bought a Jacobean oak for the other doors. So we're going to be testing this door out today, and then I'm going to be sanding one of the doors. Which one? Oh, probably the one over there. I'll show you in a minute. The one that goes into the kitchen, like out in the back bit, the private entrance into the private bit. Anyway, so first of all, let's just show you the door. I've sanded it once with this hand sander with, I think it is grain 120, I think it is. Let me just check that. I did sand it with 120. So, and now we're on 180, I think. Now, oh, I don't know. Yeah, 180. So now we're using this one. So we used this one, and now we're using that one. Doesn't seem to be making much difference, to tell you the truth, in the actual look of the door. So I'll just quickly show you and then we'll just get on with it. So okay. I don't know if you can see that I've actually sanded the door. It doesn't look much difference really to the way it was. I've actually sanded it and I've actually sanded that because I took the paint off of this the other day. Looks like it's, I think if I just stain it, because that looks like the veneers come off there to me. But too bad, that is where the post comes in. And I did paint it the colour of the wall. And you may be wondering why I've got this patchiness on this wall. That's because on certain parts of the wall the paint had actually blown. So I've had to scrape it back, and then we're going to put like a coat on it to sort of smooth it up, and then sand it, then paint it. But I have started painting the whole area. If you look, see, I've painted it. We've got like this, it's called muted green, and it's sort of like a greeny, yellowy colour. I'm just painting out a lot of the grey over here, but I've done a lot of it. Oh, the same there with the paint lifting, and over here also the paint lifted. Looks a bit rude, that one, never mind. And yeah, so I've painted a lot of it. Look, I've done all this last Monday before I went away, because I went away last Tuesday, and then I had to stay away because the storms, I couldn't get back. I had to stay an extra night, so I was away for 4 nights. Anyway, my partner was here looking after Anu and the dog and everything. Anyway, look at this. So I think this is a much nicer, warmer colour and suits us better, more friendly when people come in. So, and also a bit blue down there, so we need to do a big fill-in job there. So I've left all these patchy bits of where I need to make it good. Anyway, this looks like a face here. Look at that. Isn't that weird? That's where I scraped off some of the paint, and this little face appeared. How odd. Anyway, let's get on. So what I'm going to do is put you up on my tripod here and face the door, and we're just going to get on with it, and then we're going to try it with the stain. Okay. Right, I'm just going to show you the door that I'm going to do. So this is part 2 of the door. So I don't actually, it's quite noisy, so I don't know if you're going to enjoy this. Just do it quick and mute it. I'll mute it out because it won't sound very nice with the old noise. Anyway, I just want to show you what I did. So I had my gloves, not this. It won't harm it, just give it another quick sand. And we're just going to leave all the cracks because when the door shrinks and swells up all the time, so we can't really fill in the cracks. I'll see if it's a problem later, and if it becomes a big problem I will get some special door filler and fill in the crack, because there's a big one there. But I don't really want to fill it if the door swells up, because it sort of works itself out. But then in the summer it might become very wide and I might have to fill it. Okay, so I've got my sander. And here we are. Oh, on my sander it has a dust collector on it, which is quite useful. We don't get sand everywhere. You know, we don't get dust everywhere. So it does have a collector, which is much better. Especially if you're sanding plasterwork. It'd be very messy, which I was doing upstairs the other day, or the other week. It's all about the preparation. Like when you're painting, you've got to prep everything first. Make sure that it's the actual painting is really easy. It's prepping the walls and everything. Right. Right, that seems to be alright. Interesting because the skirting board, I should say, is a completely different coloured wood to this. So let's get the stain and see how we do. So this is the end of part 2 of sanding the door. If you want to know anything about the grade of sandpaper I used, just leave a comment below, okay? And thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, part 3 is to follow, which is actually staining the door.